If you've spent any time around Harding University football, you've probably heard the term the Brotherhood. Whether it be on a social media post, a t-shirt, a banner, or in an inspirational speech from Coach Paul Simmons, the slogan the Brotherhood is one that closely follows Harding University football. But what exactly do those two words mean? I had a chance this week to talk to some veterans on the Harding University football team to learn more about what the Brotherhood means to them and to the identity of this team.
If I had to describe kind of what the Brotherhood means to me, I think one of the first things is the Brotherhood really is something that in any season, the Brotherhood's the Brotherhood. It doesn't matter if it's in a season full of losses, a season full of wins. It doesn't matter if it's in an off season. You know, it's like, I know I've got guys on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball, guys younger than me or guys older that have left that I can count on for the rest of my life.
Our coach is always talking about wash feet culture, and so wash feet culture means when Jesus washed the feet of the disciples, he knew what he was getting into and what was going to happen, what was going to be the end result, and so our coaches are always just preaching, you know, be servant leaders, whether you're on the highest of highs or the lowest of lows, always just be willing to serve, whether that's in the community, on the field, making a good block, or just, you know, just in general with the people around you. So that's what the Brotherhood means to me.
When I think about the question, I guess the first thing that pops in my head is just learning how to love one another. And I guess that probably wouldn't be the first thing you think about when you think about football, but just being at Harding and being a part of this football team, when you think about Brotherhood, you just think about loving the person beside you first.
You know, a lot of it too is putting the needs of someone else before your own. And so what may seem like something, you know, that's good for yourself at the time, you know, really thinking and thinking what's best for the team, thinking what's best for your brother, thinking what's best for people that we play with. I think that plays into a lot of the success that we have.
I guess a brotherhood means to me that, you know, you're willing to do something for someone else that's completely different than you are, just obtaining one goal.
So to me, the Brotherhood is all about loving each other. And I think that we have just a really deep love for each other, and that's what makes this Brotherhood special. Brotherhood is about sacrificing, putting each other before ourselves. And when I think about Brotherhood, I think about guys like Christian Witt, who hasn't played here for a couple years, but I think about times where we would be at football church together, and I'm a freshman and he's a senior, but we have this bond because we're in the Brotherhood. And he texted me when we had a tough game a couple weeks ago, and he just was encouraging me because that's what Brotherhood is.
A group of guys that are big team, little me guys, you know, guys that are all about the team, not about me, and you know, that's not just a position group thing, that's a culture thing I see in Harding football of guys that are in it for something bigger than themselves, that they're willing to have a lesser role to accomplish something that a group of people, when they all come together, there's just this magic synergy that kind of comes together that is pretty special when guys aren't making it about themselves but making it about the team.